When I first start to use auto layout, it confused me. But there are a lot of benefits of using auto layout. The most benefit thing is you can save your time by applying auto layout to your design, because if we don't use auto layout, we have to manually adjust the positions. Also, after we create a design, if we want to add some content or more elements to section of the frame, we have to adjust the whole frame to do it. But when we use auto layout, we can just add elements as we want, and the layout will adapt according to the elements. Also, we can create a responsive design with the auto layout, which means when we change the screen size, the elements will shrink or grow according to the frame. Okay, let's start to make a design with auto layout. So I will remove all of those frames and let's create a frame for phone. So I will select this iPhone 15 Pro frame. Okay, let's add layout grid to this frame because it will easy us to check the alignment. So make it column, and column count will be 5, margin will be 15, and the gutter will be 15. Okay, as the first step to understand the power of the auto layout, I will create two buttons. For the first button, I will not use auto layout option, and the second button, I will use the auto layout. So let's create the first button. To do that, I click on the rectangle and create a button like this. Okay, and let's change the fill color to red, and let's add corners like 15. This is the background of the button, and now click on the text and let's add the text like click me. Okay, now we can add text like Roboto. In Roboto, make it medium and the size will be 30. Okay, now I put this text on the rectangle and let's change fill color to white. Highlight both of those text and press Command G to group it. Then I click this text and align middle and click on text align. Also click horizontal align center, and now I click on the button and let's make it like this, and let's think we need to add top padding as 15 and the bottom padding as 15. To do that, I will adjust this text to 15 and 15, and then let's think we need to add right and left padding as 50. So to check the padding, you can click the element you want to check and press all like this. So in here we need to make this 50. To do that, we have to manually adjust it like this. 49. Okay, here is 15, and so we have to do the same here. Okay, now here we have a button. So let's create this same button with auto layout. To do that, I click on the text and create a text called click me, and now I click Shift A. Shift A is a shortcut to create auto layout. Okay, this text just become a auto layout. So if we check on the right side, we will see this auto layout section, and in this auto layout, we can change the text position as we want. Okay, in auto layout, we can add padding as we want. So just click this individual padding, and we have to add the left and right padding as 15 and the top padding as, let's see, top padding is 15. So the top padding will be 15. Before I do that, I have to make it like this, and now let's add of paddings as 15 by 15. Okay, now let's add the fill color. The fill color will be red and the text color will be black. So okay, now add corners. So the corners will be 15. Here are the two buttons. Okay, then I click on the text and click here and make it hug content, and also make this hug content, which means the size will be changed according to the text. So let's change this text to like buy one get one free, buy one get one free. Okay, now let's put it like this. And if we are going to do the same here, let's make it like buy one get one free. See, we have to manually adjust the content like this. So that's why I said the auto layout is really powerful, and not like this. If we want to change the padding and margin, so let's make this left padding as 30. We only need to click on here and we can just adjust it like this, or when we click on it we will get this type of pop-up, and in here we can add the sizes. Also we can go here and add it from here. Okay, in this case if we want to do it, we have to manually adjust it like this. So this just a simple example, but in future you will see the real power of auto layout. Also, let's add auto layout to this frame. To do that, select the frame and you can directly click this plus button of the auto layout, or you can press Shift A. So in this case I just click this plus button, and let's see, we want to make those two buttons to horizontal. To do that, just click this horizontal layout button and those two become the horizontal. And if we want to vertical, we can just click on vertical, and just let's change the size between those two objects like this. Let's make it 20. And think we want to adjust those two designs according to the frame. So to do that, click on the item and click this horizontal resizing as fill container, and now you see our button goes beyond the margin grid. To fix it, we can just change the padding left and right. So click here, we can add it like 15 and it automatically become 15. So now if we have to change the position, we can click on the layout and change the position like this. This is a really powerful method to create design as we want, and that's the benefit of auto layout. In future, we will learn more about auto layout, and we will create the food delivery app with this auto layout feature, and I will go through all of those options. In meantime, do your research or just play around with those options and learn how they work. As I told before, this was really complicated for me when I started, but when I try to adjust the options of auto layout, it just become easy to create the design that I want. So to practice, let's create another option. So just click here and change it to 60, and in this time let's create a frame and change this frame fill color to blue. Let's make 15 as the corners. Now I will duplicate this frame like this. So press Ctrl C and Ctrl V. Just select the frame and Ctrl C and Ctrl V. Okay, now change the colors to green, and this one will be yellow. Okay, now let's think we want to put those three boxes in the horizontal way. To do that, select all of those objects and press Shift A, and it just added to the auto layout, and now I can click this horizontal layout and make it horizontal. Let's change the padding between those buttons as 15. No, let's make it like 30. Let's think we need to change the size of those boxes. To do that, click on this boxes auto layout and change it to fill. And now select all of those frames and make them as fill container. See, now we can adjust it according to the design. So now if we want to add another rectangle like this, we can just create a rectangle. Let's create this one and put it like this. Or we can just copy one of this rectangle and paste it like this. Then let's change the color to red, and this is the power of the auto layout. So I hope you understand the basics of auto layout, and in future you will find out lot more about the auto layout. And we'll see you in the next lesson. In the next lesson, we will learn how to create a sticker sheet and understand what sticker sheet is and how we use sticker sheet to make our design quicker. So see you in the next lesson. This is an insightful lesson from the Learn UI UX App Design with Figma course. So if you are ready to improve your UI UX skills, you can find the complete course on Udemy. Click the first link on the description to check it out. Let's continue the learning adventure together. See you in the full course.